Many of us drive across some type of bridge every day and seldom think twice about whether or not it's safe. We can take it for granted because of bridge inspections, even when the supports are deep underwater.
Our Sophia Hernandez shows us how an FDOT dive team is doing the dirty and dangerous work to keep those bridges safe.
It's a regular workday for the District 3 FDOT dive team. The 4-person crew is suiting up, ready to inspect and protect.
I believe it was 1985, a bridge that collapsed because the steel piles underneath had corroded to the point it could no longer hold the load of the bridge. At that point, the Federal Highway decided to put together an underwater inspection side of the house.
Even in more recent years, bridge failures have led to catastrophe. In 2007, the I-35 West Bridge collapse in Minneapolis killed 13 people and injured 145. Closer to home, a 2019 collapse on Hutchinson Ferry Road injured 2 drivers. That's why this North Florida dive team inspects 2,000 bridges across 16 counties from Escambia to Jefferson. Senior Inspector Macon Ponder says the work can take days, even weeks.
Today, you can see behind us, it's pretty windy today. There's, a lot of chop.
The team faced with every weather scenario, even unwanted guests in the deep blue.
Play with the alligators and the sharks and the snakes, and when I tell my friends and family and stuff, they're like, absolutely not, I would never do that. But to get a good 4-man dive crew together to do what we do is very important, and we're hard to come by.
FDOT spokesman Ian Satter says this is the only full-time dive crew left at the agency, inspecting state and local bridges in oceans, rivers, and creeks. Getting up close and personal with the underside of bridges and the pilings and girders that keep traffic flowing smoothly.
They're not only under the water, they will inspect this entire bridge top to bottom and go over every single part of it to look for anything that might be a maintenance issue.
You can see here the team chopping away, cleaning roughly 10% of the structure to look for any cracks or scours, using hammers and cameras, documenting their findings.
Most of the defects that we find on these bridges are topside deficiencies. You see your bridge deck and your columns going into the water, but for the most part, most of the piles are in excellent shape.
These certified, specialized divers swim in the murkiest waters, the darkest of culverts, eyeing any signs of danger.
We're behind the scenes a lot of times. A lot of times people don't know that the FDOT even has divers.
Those underwater. Unseen but indispensable.
It's essential to keep them going. They are a highly skilled team, and we have a lot of faith in their abilities. And time again, they're out there doing the jobs that a lot of people, quite frankly, can't do.
Before I got in bridge inspection, I don't think you pay any mind to it. You just know you're going to be safe when you cross the bridge. But there's a lot that goes into it, a lot for us to look at, and I can say that every bridge that we cross in the state of Florida, I feel comfortable putting my family across it.
In Panama City Beach, Sophia Hernandez, WCTV Eyewitness News.
Right, who knew? This is the only full-time state dive crew, as he mentioned, but there are other outside teams that are contracted to do inspections and to help during emergencies like in hurricanes. So, wow, thanks for that work.